we back. I know it has been like, I don't know.
It's been
like
a month.
I really think it's been a month since we last were able to record an episode of The Perry Life. There's just been a lot going on.
A lot.
Woo, man. Halloween, travel plans being nixed and rescheduled.
And Nick's.
So much has gone on since we last recorded. So I guess we're gonna provide an update.
So this is the Perry Life update video.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
How y'all been?
Technically episode 7, but yeah, we'll
Is it?
Yeah, I mean.
I lost count after we took like a month hiatus.
Yep. Pretty much.
Sorry, y'all. Like, for real, we're really sorry. Like, we feel really bad because it's just like we keep talking about how.
How what?
Okay. This is going to be the most informal episode ever. Before we got on this episode today, I told my husband, I said, don't be sipping your coffee while we're recording. And what?
I'm thirsty.
Okay,
and I'm
but
tired.
it's coffee. Like, if you're thirsty, get some. No, don't take another sip. Like, and he slurps like that. See, that's what blows me is the fact that he slurps and he doesn't.
It was on purpose.
Well,
that time.
it wasn't on purpose the first time?
No. I literally forgot that fast.
As I was saying, yeah, like we felt bad because we were talking before about like, okay, well, we'll go ahead and we'll record on this day or we'll record on this day. But it has been so hard for us to record lately because we both work full time. We're both in school part time. We both have winter, so it's just like it's a lot. And now we're getting ready to go into like holiday season. I've already started Christmas shopping. Winter stuff is almost done. So it's been a lot.
Very much. I mean, we're both trying to figure out, Christmas, what we're gonna get for each other, budget things out.
I'm not getting him
us,
anything.
for the family. Just trying to figure stuff out. And I mean, that's pretty much it. We've been busy and we haven't been able to really commit serious time to doing this. Although we deeply enjoy making these episodes. So we're going to try and, be more consistent with it and try and go back to our weekly setup like we had been doing for the previous 6 episodes. But, all we can do at this point is just
say we sorry.
Yeah. So I hope you guys have been able to, remain consistent in your daily lives, but we definitely haven't been able to. I feel like lately.
I feel like we have. I
guess.
Well, one thing is, okay, so since we've last been on here, Winter is mobile now. So she is crawling around. So she needed attention before, but now she requires a lot more attention for the sake that she is mobile. So we had to get like a little hexagon baby gate to kind of keep her enclosed so that during the day that I can get some things done, because honestly, with her being mobile now, it is so difficult. His job requires him to be at the computer all day, every day. My job, I'm in front of the computer a lot less. I still have things that I have to do, but honestly, I do most of my job at night when she's sleeping or during the weekend. Unfortunately, that's not what I want to be doing, but it's what works best for for the time being. So yeah, like now she's just all over the place, and it's just like, okay, I gotta get her fed, I gotta get her changed, I gotta get me fed, I gotta get me changed, and I gotta still clean up. There's still things that needs to be done around the house, and it's honestly like it's a struggle. Like,
it's a madhouse, y'all. I mean,
it is, and I just be tired. And then this time change happened, so like 4:58 feels like 11:58.
Yeah.
And like I'm just exhausted, but the time change has done nothing for Winter, like other than keep her up at night. Like she was vamping for a while.
Yeah, she's been up and down, really. Anybody with small children right now, we're open to suggestions on how you
Well,
guys
she's been
are.
doing good. Like last night, she went to bed at 8:30.
I'm not referring to just her. I'm referring to just in general because our schedule.
Well,
is
it seems like you've been sleeping quite well. I mean, every time I look over,
I do what I
you
can.
be knocked out.
I do what I can, but
In regards to sleeping, I mean, I'm so, like,
in regards to all aspects of it, I know I got a little bit of work to do in regards to that. But I'm saying that we're open to suggestions. And in these turbulent times, anybody with small children, whether you're having to stay home or go to work, or I'm sure that we're not the only people that are finding ourselves having to adjust to new life right now, which is that's pretty much what it seems like. This is our new reality for the foreseeable future, whether that be next year and however long this takes to.
I just want 2021 to feel normal, like normal, and
But what is normal?
normal is not wearing a mask. Now, I would like some things to stay the same in regards to COVID. I'm gonna need for some people to stay 6 feet away from me, and I'm gonna need for the grocery stores to continue to clean and sanitize carts, clean and sanitize things. Now, like, these stores need to be cleaning stuff down like you work at a daycare.
I mean, I agree.
I think that shouldn't change.
This is definitely going to change the fabric of society and how people and businesses operate for the foreseeable future, and I don't see that changing anytime soon, at least not for the next year or two. In regards to normalcy, I just, normal as we knew it is gone. There is no such thing anymore. There will be no comfortability with having to not wear a mask. It's just going to be that way.
I know
for a
it's
while.
gonna, even if they're no, not if, but they have.
Sorry.
Ah!
It's hard not to.
Anyways, even if they, when the vaccine comes out and stuff like that, I am probably going to. It's probably going to be a while for me where I'm comfortable with taking off my mask or even being around a large group of people. It's gonna take a while for me to be okay with that. Once we see numbers go down and COVID is no longer front page news, then I think at that point I would probably feel a little bit more comfortable. But
yeah, I mean, for me, every single time we go to the store, I have to be reminded by my lovely wife to grab my mask because it's just not normal still.
Let me tell you this quick story. So we went to Target one day, and who am I kidding? We go to Target all the time. But this one particular,
Every day.
it's my favorite place. It's like Disney for me. But anyways,
Disney was Disney for you.
No, Disney is
well, we
top.
gotta go get into
Disney
that.
is top notch. Look, don't hate on me because I went to Disney all the time. Okay, you can come too.
We will. We'll take the kids.
Yes, we will. But anywho, so we went to Target. We literally, the way that this Target is formatted is there's like, what is it? 2 levels? It's a 2-level Target.
Annapolis one. Yeah.
Yes, it's in Annapolis. So we went to the Target in Annapolis. We literally parked the car, get out the car, get on an elevator because we had the stroller. And we're all the way on the main floor and we're walking in and my husband says, "Oh my God, I left my mask." Okay. Winter is about to be 9 months old, which indicates that we have been in this pandemic for almost 9 months.
Way too long.
Which means that you've had all of this practice time to put your mask on.
It's not normal. I mean, it just doesn't. It doesn't matter how long we're in this. Because we're technically not in the quarantine stage of Corona anymore. Although we're
getting ready to head back into
another lockdown.
Which I kind of feel like it should have already happened. But even with this lockdown coming up, to be honest, I don't trust that a lot of people are going to be locking down because it's the holidays.
I mean, yeah. What I'm saying is that even though we're not in the quarantine stage anymore, and we're going out and about and doing, just shopping and stuff like that, it just will never seem normal for me to have to grab a mask anytime I go somewhere. Although I do, let the record show that I do always wear a mask everywhere I go.
We
but
always
it's
wear a
still
mask.
not normal for me. The feeling is not normal. Wearing it is not normal. Breathing in it is not normal. I mean, there's just, and I'm not going to bring up the movie quote because we don't want to get sued, but I mean, it's relevant. So
What movie quote? Never mind, tell me later.
Exactly. I don't want to get sued. But anyways, it's just not normal. It doesn't feel normal, and I don't know if it ever will. Who knows how long we're going to have to continue to do this, but as long as we will, we'll continue to abide
as
by
long as all this is fine
societal
before
rules.
Winter's first birthday.
I don't see it. I mean, I'm hoping, but I'm not seeing
I
that
don't
this
wanna
is
talk
going to be
about
over
it.
by then.
I don't want to talk about it.
I mean, it's just the reality of it, and we're hoping, but
It is
there's
what it is.
there's no concrete vaccine out yet that's generally available to the public just yet. I know they're in the works and they're
I'm definitely
testing
not getting it if it's
stuff
coming from
like that,
Johnson and
but
Johnson.
There's just sorry, Johnson and Johnson. Anyways, he's gonna take us off track. Anyways,
So sorry.
we're hoping for the best, but we're expecting the worst in regards to how long we're still gonna have to put up with this COVID madness. But it's just kind of thrown everything for us, especially in regards to our baby, Winter, and daily life, work, school, things of that nature, and obviously recording, since we haven't recorded an episode in almost, I think
it's
it really has
been a month.
Um,
Almost to the day.
yeah, so I mean, I record my solo podcast, but
Plug your podcast, boo.
of course, I'm always going to try and do that. Buckeyes in Maryland, for y'all who haven't actually tuned in, sports podcasts. Me and
make sure
two
you
of my
guys
friends.
like his Facebook page, Buckeyes in Maryland. Follow them on Twitter,
Yeah,
Buckeyes
so
in Maryland.
I record that weekly, but that is a hell of a lot easier to manage recording since it's only audio.
Yeah.
Than this is, which we haven't really been able to step away from Winter, to do on the weekends, like we had been doing. But now we're trying to get back into the swing of things, and hopefully we'll be able to put our our weekly episode out.
We will. Okay, we will make a commitment to you as the viewers, and some of you guys are invested, especially if you know us personally. You know our story, you know our journey. We will be back.
Yeah, and that's about as simple as we can put it. I mean, over the course of this little break, I guess you'd call it, we've done a few different things. We took Winter to her first visit to a pumpkin patch.
Yes, it was so much fun. The weather was perfect because it was warm that day, but it was a light chill in the air. It wasn't enough to really wear a jacket, but it was really nice. She seemed like she was really interested, and she's always been nosy,
Yeah.
so, but she's really wanting to know all that she can know at this age, and it was just fun experiencing that with her. And she got to see the sunflowers while we were there. We got some pumpkins, and we used those pumpkins actually for her 8-month photo shoot.
And we ain't even carve them or
Okay, we were supposed to. Okay, so
that has gotten.
let me be real here. We got these pumpkins. Don't. We got these pumpkins, and my husband was like, "Oh, we should go ahead and carve them for the Perry life." And I was like, "I don't want to carve a pumpkin for the episode." He thought it would.
Carving contest.
That would have been fine, but I didn't.
Vote on Winter.
But I didn't think
the
that
real
would.
reason why she didn't want to do it is because she know I would have blown her out the water.
False.
With how artistic I am.
Yeah, okay.
I would have killed her.
Oh, okay. But anywho, I was like, no. I was like, I don't think that I want to do that, for an episode. I mean, I feel like it would have been much easier if we would have carved it, took a picture, and said whose pumpkin is the best. But not to make a whole episode out of it. Like, I wouldn't even watch it.
I mean, I guess I don't, that's just me. That idea would have worked as well, but I mean, I just thought it was a cool idea. But again, like I said, she just didn't want to do it because she know I would have destroyed her.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, but the pumpkin patch was really fun. So we had fun with that. What else did we do? We've been doing homework.
Pumpkin patch, a ton of schoolwork.
Yes.
Between the two of us, that takes up a lot of time. We have been planning a trip, to my home state of Ohio, but that, kind of got rescheduled a few times. Hopefully, we'll be, taking that trip within the next 2 weeks or so. But, these are tough times. You gotta, be cautious in regards to travel. Ohio, unfortunately, is not doing so well right now in regards to COVID cases. So we're trying to be as cautious as we can. And I think even Governor Hogan here has said that it's,
Has some
just,
restrictions about.
if
I
you're
think
gonna
it's
travel,
about like traveling to
yeah.
other states with a COVID percentage of like 10% per day or something like that. And Ohio far exceeds that.
And I know Governor DeWine in Ohio has started the process of shutting stuff down. I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's coming down the pipeline pretty soon. And we were just at the store the other day, and you try to get some toiletries, some paper towels.
No, there was. The thing is that there was plenty of toilet paper, but there were no paper towels. What are y'all doing with the paper towels?
I started making my own, figuring out something. I don't know, but yeah, there's like none, non-existent. We walk down the aisle. I kid you not. My wife sees this roll of
that I thought was paper
towels,
towels,
way down the end of the aisle, and she thinks it's paper towels, and no, it's just another roll of toilet paper. Nobody wants toilet paper. Apparently, everybody wants paper towels. I don't know. I don't know if y'all wiping your asses with
babe. No,
with paper towels, or if you're wiping it with toilet paper. But come on, do the right thing. On a serious note, hoarding stuff like that.
When you know you don't need it.
When you know you don't need it, or you know that there might be other families who might, it's just inconsiderate.
And that doesn't mean start going to the baby wipes either, because that's what happened the first time.
Don't do it.
Luckily, we had baby wipes on deck for like the first 6 months of Winter's life. So.
So we're good in that regard. But paper towels,
yes.
Just do the right thing. Make sure that you're not overbuying, because other people need that stuff too. But yeah, I mean, just do the right thing in regards to that. Don't buy more than you need.
Anywho, even with that being said, we are still in the midst of a pandemic. It is very, very important for some people to understand how serious COVID is. If you have not tested positive for COVID, then that is absolutely wonderful. If you know someone, if nobody in your family has tested positive for COVID, nobody in your circle, your family, your friends, then that's a blessing. But for those who have been around someone who has tested positive to COVID, for COVID, please do your due diligence and quarantine. And please do your due diligence to get tested. Like, it is literally, it really does not make sense. I'm really trying to process how some people are allowing themselves to be around people who have tested positive for COVID, and they do not want to quarantine. I understand that quarantine for 14 days, it can be difficult. There's a lot of challenges that go with that, as we all faced at the beginning of this pandemic when everything was shut down and airtight. And I'm not naive to that. But so that you're not a danger to your loved ones and the general public, if you have been around somebody who has tested positive for COVID or think that they may have COVID, please go get tested if you can. And please quarantine for the full 14 days. Because if you don't, even if you don't have any symptoms, that is called being asymptomatic. And a lot of people are out here with this dangerous rhetoric of no symptoms means that you are not sick. That is not true. I can even say that from a standpoint of, I used to work in daycare, and there would be kids in there that were sick. You know, some kids may have strep or whatever the case is, and you know, all the kids might not get sick, but then all of a sudden parents start getting sick, and they're not even the parents of the child who has strep. Because your child is a carrier. People are carriers sometimes, you know. So to say that I'm not showing symptoms, that doesn't mean that I'm sick. That's very dangerous. It's not only dangerous to yourself, but it's a danger to the people around you. So please, like seriously, please get tested and quarantine if you think that you come in contact with anybody that tested positive for COVID.
Yes, the sentence "no symptoms equal no sick" is got to be the most delusional statement I've ever had uttered to me. I'm not gonna name drop anybody.
And we understand that people have their own thoughts and ideas and stuff like that, but if this is being presented by medical officials and you know, and this is a known fact, then there's not really an opinion to have.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like I said, I'm not gonna name drop anybody, but the situation presented itself, and it just got to be one of the most irrational things and most idiotic things I've ever heard in my life, considering the current state of affairs in the United States and the world. You know, with COVID going on, we don't know how long this is gonna last. We know that it will end eventually, just as most pandemics in our history have, but it's deadly. We don't know everything about it, and we certainly don't know when it will end. So just make the right decision. Be smart about testing. Don't fall for the delusion that just because you don't experience symptoms or those around you aren't experiencing symptoms does not necessarily mean that you or those people are not positive when it comes to COVID, because that could be the difference between living and dying in some cases.
Yes.
So for the people out there who have not had any family members or friends or anybody that they've known test positive or pass away,
that's a blessing.
That is a blessing. But to those who have, a statement like that is a slap in the face. So just take it seriously.
Yeah. That's all we're saying.
Yeah. Be sorry to get all heavy.
And if y'all have taken it seriously, then yes, kudos to y'all. You know, and like you said, sorry to get all heavy, but this is something that has been very heavy on our hearts, you know, so we just felt the need to express that, you know, because we can be real with you. Can we be real with you? Because we're going to be real with you.
All the time.
So, but anyways, so, I mean, that's really what we've been up to. Honestly, going to the pumpkin patch, watching winter grow, doing homework, being tired all the time.
Yeah, I mean,
What'd I do?
Not you.
What you do?
It's what Walmart did.
If this is about a PS5, we don't want to hear it, bro.
I know. There have been people out there that has tried to get the PlayStation 5 that were unsuccessful, and unfortunately, I was one of those people. I don't know how long we're going to have to wait. I was on there at noon. I was on there at 3. I was on there at 6. I was on there at 9 just to see if it was possible. And it just wasn't. Not for the digital version, not for the physical version. They was gone. So, come on, Walmart. Get it together. And I don't know if I should be blaming Walmart.
I'm about to say, why is it Walmart's fault?
But I'm
They're probably
anyway.
just the distributor.
They can all get it. Best Buy, GameStop, Target.
I feel like you should be mad at yourself.
Walmart. Maybe. Maybe.
You know.
I don't know. It's possible.
He should be mad at himself.
Yeah.
This is not a Walmart
No.
Best Buy. This is nobody's issue but your own. Okay.
I have a lot of people that would beg, you know,
That would beg differ.
beg to differ, but that's.
I mean, that's fine, but this is on you.
But I mean, it is what it is. I'll have to wait to see when they're available again. I think they're going to be available on Black Friday. But in that same line of thinking, I just want to give a quick shout out to one of our affiliates, and that's Instacart. We're going to drop a link to that in our description for you to follow a code to. You know, you can shop all your favorite stores and have that and have them delivered all on one delivery order, and you know, they pick up fresh produce for you, whether that be eggs and meat, things of that nature. They have some of your local favorites on there, whether you like to shop at Target, Kroger, Meijer, Shoppers, you know, stores like that. They also help you save money by highlighting deals for you within the app, and they pick up things based upon your preferences. You know, that's Instacart. You know, we've used Instacart before, and they're very, very, they have great attention to details in regards to some of the deals that they have out for you. They're, you know, like I said, they're pretty quick. You can get your delivery in as fast as an hour. You know, that can save you a lot of time. I know with
especially now, like, since if everybody's getting ready to go back into, you know, a shutdown, I think Instacart will be the perfect solution for, you know, for regular day-to-day groceries. And, you know, people are still going to be hosting, you know, it'll be much smaller Thanksgivings. So, you know, for any of your Thanksgiving needs, go ahead, hit up Instacart.
Yeah. One of our affiliates, like I said, we'll go ahead and drop our personal link to that
in the description
box, so you guys can sign up. Also, you know, we have to plug the Perry Life apparel page, so
Perry Gang.
Make sure you look at the Perry Gang logo.
Yeah.
You know, this is the Perry Life, but we have a couple of different items on there that, you know, people might like, and we're hoping to add more. We probably will. But make sure that you go ahead and check that out. You know, thinking of a holiday gift or anything like that. Everybody loves hoodies.
Yes, and speaking of holiday gifts, what are y'all doing this year? Are you, you know, since Christmas is looking a lot different, are you guys shipping gifts to people? Are you just holding off, maybe not getting gifts to people you're not seeing this year? Do you have a budget? Like, what are you guys doing for the holidays, you know? So we'll go ahead and put maybe that question up on our Perry Life page just to kind of see what everybody else is doing.
Yeah, I mean, we'd love to know that. We like to hear from you guys. We like to get new ideas for ourselves, you know, for the family, what we're going to do. I know this is going to be a little bit different than other holidays in the years past. Just
a little bit, a lot of it.
Yeah, I'm downplaying it, but
I really yes, a little bit.
But we're gonna have to adjust, just like everybody else. But it'll still be a good holiday season.
I think I'm okay with it because it's like this year. This is winter's first everything, so it's just like okay.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing I can say about this is that it has allowed us as a family to, better or worse, spend a lot more time with each other.
Sometimes better, sometimes worse.
But, you know, even just aside from me and my lovely wife, we've both been able to spend an insurmountable amount of time with our daughter, which we probably would never have been able to do.
I love it.
Pre-COVID.
She's growing up so fast. It's really sad.
We both get to wake up every day.
And see that little toothless grin.
And yeah, just wake up and bask in, you know, the beautifulness of our child. You know, we get to soak it all in more than we would have been able to pre-COVID. So, you know, I'm very blessed, very thankful to be able to do that. And, you know, that's just one bright spot that will continue to, you know, take, you know, joy in these pretty dark times.
And we ain't have to pay for daycare for the first year.
Yeah. So I'm very excited about that too. I know we both are, and that saves us a lot of money that we could put elsewhere. But you know, that's us. That's where we've been out for the last month or so.
Yeah,
So
sorry, guys.
we'll try and be more consistent with us. But thanks again for tuning in. Whether you're viewing on YouTube or streaming on Buzzsprout, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever platform you guys are on. Thank you for viewing again.
And don't forget to like our Facebook page, The Parried Life. We're on Twitter at The Parried Life.
Mm-hmm. Reach out.
Yeah, and then we have our personal. Instas. I'm Lay.Perry, and he is Devron Perry 53.
But just remember, check out our apparel page. Make sure you guys go ahead and sign up for Instacart for this holiday season. It can definitely help a lot. And have a good day.
Bye, guys.